Hello Internet, I'm String Band Rescue Man. Welcome to my show where I will be chronicling my various restoration projects of different instruments. Welcome to my first video where we'll be looking at a mandolin that I picked up this weekend at a flea market for $5. It does have a lot of work to be done. Now before we go on, I just want to say that this is a hobby of mine. Some music and instruments are something that I'm very enthusiastic about, passionate about. I have not done any sort of training. I'm not a luthier. It's something I do in my spare time. I will cut corners. I will do things in the cheapest way possible, as long as I get a desired result. Internet, you can give me your suggestions on how to do things better or things to try. A lot of what I do is a bit of trial and error. I don't have a lot of tools. It's just a hobby of mine at the moment. With that disclaimer, let's take a look at what we've got. So this is the mandolin that I bought, $5. I'd like to say you get what you pay for, but I think I still got a steal. Obviously there is a lot of work to be done here. A lot of cosmetic damage. The bridge is not in the best condition. It's missing tuners on one side. Let's put it up on the bench. So one of the worst things is these scratches here. These are from the bridge, the bottom of which has the screws protruding a bit, and I guess it was sliding around. I don't know how you could let it get that bad, but obviously this mandolin, it's probably been tossed around, probably not even played for a while, so maybe that has something to do with it. When I had found it, the guy selling it, for one, he didn't even know what it was. He asked me what the instrument was. I had to tell him it was a mandolin, and the bridge was actually just taped on. There were some strings attached. I've already removed them, but they weren't even mandolin strings. I don't think. They just kind of looked like a high E guitar string, and they looped it around on the tailpiece and then kind of tied a knot, so they were really tricky to remove. So yeah, not the best taken care of instrument in the world. I probably won't completely refinish it. I actually kind of like this wear and tear here, as well as the same sort of thing here. I actually like that look. It looks really cool. These scratches aren't that appealing, especially this running that far. I have to do some touch-up work there to match the color. With the burst it might be a little tricky, but that's something fun for me to try. So I'm going to color those in and then apply a finish with either like a super glue or epoxy, something to just kind of smooth it out and then sand it down. The backside, nobody else is going to see. Finish is cracking a little there, but again, it's cosmetic. The worst part on the back is you can see the neck piece. Part of it's broken off. I don't even know how that is possible for such a small piece to break off like that. As long as I feel like it's strong enough, that's fine. Up here on the near the head, this white bit here, that is looks like somebody's filled it in with like a wood filler or maybe a glue, like I was saying what I'm going to do down there. So that just needs to be kind of sanded down, and I actually think I'm going to paint the whole neck and headpiece. just because it will be easy. It's black. It's a no-brainer. For the head, obviously we're missing the tuners on the one side. I would have been replacing these anyways because these are garbage. You can see they're not even, for one, they're not even fastened in. There's no screws. They're bent. I'm gonna have to like bang those out to even remove them. I haven't measured the holes yet. Hopefully they're kind of standard spacing, and I don't have too much of an issue getting the pegs through from the tuning machines that I purchase. I'll most likely be buying them off of stumac.com. The tailpiece is fine. I'll just kind of clean it up. I don't know if you can see that the screws are stripped. They should be Phillips, but they don't quite look like it. This is the bridge, which looks okay. Again, because I'm not that familiar with mandolins, I'll need to do a bit of research on how a bridge should be. This isn't even attached, so you can't like tighten to raise it unless you're holding it like that. The other one is, it looks like maybe they just did a repair on it. There's kind of like some sawdust. So they probably used like a wood filler and then filled it in with a bit of actual sawdust there. So I might just do that on the other side, and then I would assume the tension of the strings just holds it in, so I don't need anything on the top, kind of like a banjo bridge. So that's basically it. The bridge seems to be, and where the bridge goes on the body, those seem to be the big things to fix on this thing. Thanks for watching String Band Rescue Man. Just to give you a preview of some other things I'll show. This is the what is it called, Squire, that I redid. I'll show you some pics of that happening. There's a quick little taste of the resonator guitar I'm making. Today's featured music is Future Folk. Check them out online. The link is in the description. They also have a movie on Netflix called The History of Future Folk. Thanks, and see you next time.